So you're about to post your first piece of affiliate marketing content, or maybe you already posted it, and you're wondering, will anyone engage? Will anyone click? Will this work? So you've been learning affiliate marketing. You understand the process. You know what to do. Now it's time to post your first piece of content, your first share of an affiliate link, your first attempt at creating something. And you're nervous because this is the moment that matters, right? This is where theory becomes practice. This is where you find out if this works for you. So you create the post. You put thought into it. You make it good. You share it. And then you wait. You check for engagement. You watch for likes, for comments, for clicks. And here's what most people experience. Nothing. Zero engagement. Zero likes. Zero comments. Nobody clicks the link. So you start questioning everything. Maybe the post wasn't good enough. Maybe the niche is wrong. Maybe you're not cut out for this. Maybe affiliate marketing doesn't even work. But here's what you're about to learn. What happens with your first post isn't what you think it means. Most people interpret their first post results completely wrong. And that wrong interpretation is what stops them from posting again. So before you post your first content, or if you just posted and saw no results, pay attention to what's coming next, because understanding this correctly determines whether you keep going or quit. And wanting your first post to work makes sense, right? You put effort into it. You want validation. You want proof that this was worth doing, right? So zero engagement feels like failure, like confirmation that this won't work for you. But here's what you're missing. Your first post isn't supposed to perform well. It's supposed to teach you something specific, right? And what it teaches you matters more than how it performs. Pay attention to this. Number one, your first post establishes you exist, right? Not that you're worth following. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows who you are yet, right? Your first post introduces you, and that's it. You're not building credibility with one post. You're not creating trust with one post. You're not demonstrating value with one post. You're showing up. That's all the first post does. It says, I exist. I'm here. I'm creating content. Most people expect their first post to prove they're worth following. You can't do that. It can only prove you're willing to show up, right? So don't measure your first post by engagement. Measure it by whether you actually posted it, right? Number two, zero engagement on your first post tells you nothing about your 30th post. Your first post gets 0 likes, so you assume your content doesn't resonate. Your niche is wrong. Your approach doesn't work. But your first post performs differently than your 30th post, not because your 30th post is better content, but because by your 30th post, people have seen your name repeatedly, right? They recognize you. They've started to trust you. Familiarity drives engagement. Your first post has 0 familiarity. Your 30th post has built it through repetition. 0 engagement on your first post doesn't predict your future results. It predicts what happens when nobody knows you yet. Number 3, your first post's only job is to make your second post easier. The hardest post to publish is your first one, right? Because you're breaking the pattern of not posting. You're proving you can do this. You're facing the fear of being visible. Your second post is easier because you already proved you can post. The pattern is broken. The fear is faced. That's what your first post accomplishes. It doesn't create sales. I mean, it could, but it doesn't. It creates momentum. It makes the second post possible, which makes the third one possible, which builds the consistency that eventually creates results. Your first post isn't supposed to perform. It's supposed to start the pattern that leads to performance, right? So what does your first post do? It establishes you exist. It tells you nothing about your 30th post. And its job is making your second post easier. So what should your first post actually say, right? What content performs best when you're starting from zero? Your first post won't go viral. It could, but it won't. But it needs to set up everything that comes after it, right? There's a specific way to structure content when nobody knows you yet. I created a free guide with 7 easy steps to make your first affiliate sale. It includes what to post when you're starting, how to structure content for an audience that doesn't know you. The link is in the description. Go grab it, read it, and then post. Don't wait for perfect. Post to start the pattern. And drop a fire emoji if you're posting your first piece of content this week, regardless of how it performs. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out.